With the development of software engineering in the past few decades, software has become an integral part of our life. The functionality of software is becoming more and more complex, which makes software ever important at the same time. Software testing is drawing more and more attention in recent years. As a common and important approach of software testing, unit testing is almost a compulsory course to every software practitioner. However, unit testing is usually not easy for tester novices, especially freshly graduated students. How to teach a tester novice write unit test scripts effectively is of great importance. Some tester learners usually improve their test skills by reading a textbook or watching an online course, while others may learn testing through reading code and using tools. These methods are either time-consuming or too hard for a tester novice. Therefore, we propose TeSRS to solve the above problems. TeSRS is a test snippet recommendation system belongs to Merck test platform. It can recommend test snippets to users interactively. Now we are at WebID workspace. Users can write their own test scripts here. Click Run and Submit button. We can check the submission status. And click Score button. We can check the score of the latest submission. When we encounter a bottleneck and in need of some tips, we can click the button on the right side for recommendations. We can see the recommendation field is empty at present. That's because TeSRS won't recommend at the very beginning. We need to submit and write at least once to trigger recommendation service. So, let's run and submit a test script now. The backend is compiling our test script. We can check submission status at this field. Great, we have submitted successfully. Click Score button to check our score. We can see our score is very low at this stage. The recommended test snippets are shown on the right side at the same time. Let's copy a test snippet and see how it works. Then, submit again. Through this copy and paste process, novices can easily understand the usage of each line of code. Test idea is cultivated naturally at the same time. Submission finished. We can see that our test score has improved notably with the help of a snippet. TeSRS is composed of two parts. Firstly, a test snippet corpus, which is the basis of a recommendation, and then a recommendation component, which recommends snippets to users timely. Let's talk about the construction of test corpus first. Merck test has been devoted to software testing education in recent years. It has collected plenty of excellent test scripts through holding national software test competition. Using these test scripts as raw material, we utilize program slice technique to refine them into test snippets. These test snippets are fine-grained and usually more accurate, which are suitable for recommendation. Next, we use OpenClover to compute the coverage information of each snippet. The coverage information will be associated with each test snippet later. Prepared test snippets will be eventually stored into corpus. Above all, test snippet corpus is built completely, and the system is ready for recommendation. The recommendation process of TeSRS is interactive. System will recommend test snippets to users while they are coding WebIDE. Once users submit their test script, System collect coverage information of users' test scripts and save them into database. The information will be used for judgment later. We set a condition for recommendation. That is, users need to submit at least once, and their score cannot be 0. The insight behind this is that system should recommend to users who deserve it since they are learning. If the judgment is false, system will do nothing and keep on monitoring. Otherwise, it will firstly draw several related test snippets from corpus according to the signature of method on the test, and then further filter the selected test snippets before recommending them to users. System will use Jakarta distance to compute the dissimilarity between users' test snippets and each candidate snippet. The higher the distance, the higher priority for recommendation. Thanks for watching.